Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm 26 and from Birmingham. I have a condition called spinal muscular atrophy, which is a muscle wasting condition and means that I'm a permanent wheelchair user.
Hello, my name is Ben and I'm 14 years old.
I was born with flat feet, which gave me problems throughout my childhood. In late 2009, I began to experience severe spasms, and by mid-2010 I couldn't walk.
Disability living allowance is an essential benefit for people who are disabled in this country.
There are barriers in society that very much exist, and it's up to the disabled person to overcome that or not. And sometimes to overcome that, it involves spending money.
Independent living doesn't mean doing everything on your own, but it means having the support to live as independently as possible. Since when I was 3 months old,
I use the money to pay my part of the bills, as I still live with my parents because they're my carers.
And all the rest of it. The problem is I don't have the mental or emotional support that I need at all. At the moment I'm kind of struggling. I'm on the low rate of care and the low rate of mobility. Always been on a low rate of mobility. I can get around. But I used to be on the high rate, and really nothing has changed. Nothing has changed at all. I just had some really bad help with filling out the form a couple of times, and now I'm on the low rate. And I can't cope.
I applied for disability living allowance. Imagine my surprise when the application came back completely denied. How can someone who hasn't been able to walk for over 3 months or do anything without being in severe pain be denied even the mobility component of the benefit?
Bad pain, where my whole body's throbbing, every part of my limbs, my back, my face, there's no part of me that I can bear to be touched.
I need to pay not just myself but the person who comes with me on trains and on buses because I need support.
It might be that that local train station isn't accessible. So where I could get the cheaper rail fare, I actually have to get a taxi.
My delay stops, my mum won't buy anything for me.
For me, my DLA buffers that cost. It by no means covers it all, certainly not, but it buffers it. And I feel that it goes some way to putting me on an equal footing with people in my position who maybe weren't struck down by the same genetic bad luck.
As I'm in the house all the time, my heating and electricity bills are higher than most people's. Especially due to the cold, causes very great increases in the amount of pain I'm in.
As one DWP advisor succinctly put it on the phone, you're not disabled enough to get help, others need it more than you, and it's possible you're just a scrounger. True quote.
The PIP alternative is not equal to the disability living allowance. It's being represented as something that will benefit people who are disabled, and it simply will not. The questions in the consultation documents were ambiguous and confusing and likely to get the wrong answers.
The changes put forward by the coalition are scary to me, as I rely completely on my benefits. They are my lifeline. I ask if the government would pause and think about what they're doing. Ask the disabled community why we're so frightened and what we think could be made better.
I am 35